unit voltage regulator test. We're going to do the 10 volt nominal and peak tests here, and zero load tests. So right now I have no load. We're going to turn on the regulator at 10 volts. We can see we have an output of 5 volts, 5.2 volts. We have zero secondary current, open circuit, and we have 6.4 milliamps of parasitic draw. So now we're going to switch to the nominal load and hold it for 30 seconds. So let me grab this. Okay. So we are at 5.16 volts, 28.5 amps, which is greater than the 20 milliamp nominal load on the load, and then 27.7 from the source. We'll hold it for 30 seconds. Okay, now we're going to increase the load to the peak, which is greater than 160 milliamps. So I'm going to switch the leads here. Okay, so we've got 163 on the secondary, 144 from the source, and 5.13 is the voltage. Hold that for 3 seconds and we should be good. 200 volt test of the disconnect regulator. We've got 200 volts applied. We've got 5.1 milliamps of parasitic draw. We've got zero load. And we've got an output of 5.23 volts. So first we're going to apply I nominal, which should be over 20 milliamps. Okay, so we've got 206 volts applied, 8.8 milliamps from the primary, 28.9 milliamps of load, which exceeds the 20 milliamps, and 5.24 volts on the secondary. So we'll hold this for a few seconds. Okay, we're going to switch to the peak load, and I'm only going to hold it for 3 seconds, so you may have to pause the video to catch all of these, because I don't want to hold it for longer than that because my supply has trouble maintaining this level. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was it. This is the 600 volt test of the disconnect unit voltage regulator. You can see we have 626 volts applied. We've got 5.6 milliamps of parasitic losses. We've got zero load right now, and we've got a 5.25 volt output. Now first we're going to put on the nominal load, which should exceed 20 milliamps. So here we go. Okay, so we've got 28.9 milliamps. We're drawing 9.1 milliamps from the source, and we're outputting 5.25. Yeah, so it's looking good. We'll hold this for a few seconds. A side note, I'm within the 5% tolerance on the voltage here, but I will be adjusting this on the final regulator when I rebuild it. So, okay, so let's switch it up to the 160 milliamp max. So we actually only. So I'm going to hook it up and hold it for 3 seconds. I'm not going to hold it there because my regulator is probably not going to be happy about that. Not the disconnect regulator, but the one that I'm providing the 600 volts from. So I'm going to take it off, and I'm going to hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2,
3.